Hello lovelies, how are you all today? I hope you're well. I hope you're doing quite a bit better than me. Gosh. Just before I get into talking today, I would just like to say if any of you are feeling particularly low or sad or vulnerable or fragile at the moment, please don't watch today's video. Go back and watch a garden video with sunshine and smiles, because I need to talk about some tough stuff today. Gosh, where to begin? So this goes right back to the winter. You know, there have been a number of videos, a number of times when, especially when people have been getting annoyed with me for not moving house and not doing this and not doing that and not moving more quickly on things. And I've explained right since, gosh, going back to December, I think, that I've got other stuff on my plate. I have other stuff going on in my life. I have a personal life. There's more to my life than just appears in the videos. So yeah, I've mentioned a number of times throughout this year that I've got other stuff going on, I've got personal stuff going on. And, you know, there are times in life where your personal stuff is just more important than anything. It's way more important than a house move, than making YouTube videos, what have you. Because the fact is, my sister had breast cancer in 2015. Yeah, it was 2015. And yeah, you know, got through that, got on with life, got on with things. Unfortunately, throughout last year, things weren't going right. She was having odd pains, and it turned out that she had a secondary cancer. It metastasized, and we got the firm diagnosis of that at the beginning of this year. Also that she had it in place. I'm not going to go into detail, but it was untreatable, inoperable. In other words, it was terminal. So we've tried to get on with life as normal as much as possible. We haven't wanted to live in sort of high drama, high crisis with it. Let's just try and be as normal as possible, stick to routines, but with this huge thing in the background. So I've tried to carry on working as normal, as you know, putting videos out, but also spending a lot more time on the phone with my sis, emailing every day back and forth. And if you remember, right back in January, I spotted a flat for sale near her that I was literally just going to buy like that, except that was the one that had subsidence. What a shame. My sister actually went and viewed it for me with my brother-in-law, who's ex-building trade, and they were like, don't touch it with a barge pole. But obviously as time's gone on, as the disease progresses, her needs have become more and more and more. And I was finding it more and more difficult to make videos because, I mean, she's literally been my first thought every day, my last thought every night for months on end, and many of the thoughts in between. And as she got sicker, I was getting, and I'm going to get weepy today, I got weepier and weepier. And there were days when I planned to make a video and I just couldn't even turn the camera on. I was crying too much. I could get on with things like the garden, and the garden has been such a huge solace. But yeah, that's why it got to the end of May and I thought, I can't do this YouTube lark, even though it's my job, it's my income. I need to focus completely on my sister for a while, which is what I've done. I did on a couple of days. I did make I think 2 or 3 videos. I can't remember now. I think I made 3 videos in the last month, and you'll see those in the coming days or so. But yeah, I wanted to give her all my energy, whether I was actually physically with her or not necessarily physically with her, but she was just my all-consuming thoughts every day. So yeah, that's why, you know, a bit of a step back from YouTube and just have quiet family time, my own personal time. Just, I needed time on my own as well. So I'm actually, I'm actually filming this on my sister's birthday. My birthday was a couple of days ago, and yeah, so we're the 4th and 6th of July, and we've always, well, not always, but many times on the 5th of July, it's kind of like joint sister day, let's do something together. And my goodness, over the years, we've had some adventures on our birthday, not least the trip to France that we nearly didn't get to, and we nearly didn't get back from. Oh my goodness, hairy train rides. But yeah, so here I am filming on my it might be a bit of stop-start. Yeah, filming on my sister's birthday. But I'm heartbroken to say she died yesterday on our joint sister day. I'm glad she didn't die on my birthday, and I'm glad she didn't die on her birthday. I'm glad she's died on joint sister day, because I feel like that's, you know, in the years to come, I can still think of her birthday as her birthday, and I can still think of my birthday as my birthday. But that middle day, you know, will forever be our sister day. So yes, I have been, I've been a bit distracted this year, to say the least. And obviously at the moment, it feels hideous. There's no two ways about it. The last few months have been so hard, so hard, exhausting. And now we try to begin to take comfort from, for example, the fact that she's not in pain anymore, because pain was a big issue. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. It's too early to be even, well, what am I trying to say? I have amazing happy memories, which I treasure. Wonderful photographs. I've got bits of her on footage, on video. I'm so glad, because she was always really camera shy. Hates having a picture taken. So I'm really glad I managed to get a little bit of her on camera, on video camera. Brilliant. So yeah, I will have wonderful memories to look back on. And I think one of the overwhelming things at the moment, I was talking to Paul about this yesterday, when I'd messaged him and he rang me to just let me have a little shoulder. And I was saying how obviously I love my sister, goes without saying, but over the last few months, that love has just grown and grown and grown and grown. It's been like this huge, sort of massive tidal surge. I've never experienced love like I've experienced, and particularly in the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks. Utter, unconditional, pure, total love for her. So I'm grateful for that. I am grateful for experiencing this amazing love. And I will use that to wrap around myself, to protect myself from the inevitable pain too. So yeah. why am I sharing this? Well, I'm sharing because for me, this is huge. She's my world, you know, and obviously it's affected me, it's affected me already. And coming back to YouTube, which I do need to do because it's my work, it's how I earn the pennies to pay for my bills. It's possible that the ripples of this will spread out and last for quite some time. It's bound to influence how I reference things in the future. So it would be a bit weird in a couple of months' time to be in the garden and say, oh, that reminds me of my sister, if none of you knew what had happened to my sister. So yes, I did feel that I needed to do this little update. I also wanted to use it as a moment to thank some really beautiful souls. Richard and Paul, of course, and Gary, my lovely plot buddy. I didn't tell very many people what was going on. I didn't tell very many people at all. I'm not sure why. I know it's really important in life when you go through something difficult. It is important to reach out to someone, to let someone know, to let someone in. So I don't know why I didn't tell many people, but I didn't. But Gary, Richard and Paul have been fantastic. And then overseas, my, lovely friends in North America, Nancy, Jan, Joanne and Rob, the four of them, thank you all so much for being a wonderful support during this time, and a wonderful support right at the end in these last few days when we knew it was the last few days. And I'm so glad I got to spend that bit of time with her right at the end and made her smile. I made her do that sister face she's got that it looks like a smile, but it's actually her face that says, "Shut up, Vivi!" I made her do that. Yeah, so thank you to those people for being really beautiful and wonderful and such a good support. I would suggest, hang on, I need to blow my nose, sorry. That's better. I've also had really good support from MacMillan Cancer Care and from the Samaritans. I've actually called the Samaritans on a number of occasions when I was really bad, and I didn't actually want to talk to a friend because I thought it was just too much to put on a friend. So calling the Samaritans, it's kind of, it's anonymous, it's great. But MacMillan Cancer Care, 3 cheers to them. And you will know if you've been watching my videos for a while, I'm a huge supporter of their work. They were wonderful when my auntie, not my great auntie Teapot, no, my auntie, my mum's sister, she also died because of secondary cancer to breast cancer. They were wonderful with her. They were wonderful with my sister first time round and this time round. They've been there for me and my brother-in-law and my nephew. So you know how much I love them, and that's why every single item that I sell in my shop generates a donation to MacMillan Cancer Care. Every now and again, folk have donated something to me. Like I've had some, like from Kate at Last Homely House, she gave me a load of vintage linens. Some were damaged and I'm going to make things with them later on, still haven't had a chance, but some of them I could sell them as they were after a bit of a clean up. And when it's a donated to me item, the entire ticket price goes to MacMillan Cancer Care. So yay, good for them. There won't be adverts on this video. I'm not going to put any on. If any appear, because it's happened once before when I didn't put adverts on, YouTube puts them on anyway. If any adverts do appear, that money is going to go to MacMillan Cancer Care. Yeah, anyway, that's enough. That's enough for now. I I'm hoping to, I was going to say, get back to normal. What is normal? Well, it's a new normal, isn't it? I'm hoping to get back to uploading videos again more regularly. I don't know how that's going to be, but I'm going to give it a go. And like I said, there were, I think it was, I can't remember, 3 or 4 that I filmed 2-3 weeks ago, which are good to go, so we can put those out. So I will see you on those, and you therefore might find it a bit incongruous after this video to see a video and I'm all happy and smiley, but it's really important to be happy and smiley too. One can't cry all day. You know, I might for a couple of days, but after that, no. Life goes on, and I am grateful for my life, and I'm going to make the best of it. All right, lovelies. Yeah, I will see you all again soon, but for now, cheerio.